Hi, hi! Welcome in, welcome in! Hi, hi! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Oh, my phone's still making noises. Don't need double layers. There we go. Hi! Ah! Dropping things. Oh my goodness. What a start. What a start. Alright, today we're playing palworld. But first, thank you for the headbats. As some of you have noticed, we've got new emotes. Finally, they're done. They're done. Oh, why is my mouse tracking? Ah! My mouse track is so far off. That's so weird. Let's recalibrate. There we go. There we go. Now I don't look so mute. Yeah, so I got new emotes. They finally come in. Here, let me... Not all of them are up for some reason. Yeah, I'll show you. Monitor. Let me move my jank face out of the way. So these are the emotes that I've got up so far. You guys can use the love, the hello, and sad one. For some reason, dumb and amazed are pending. And then for tier 1, I didn't really decide. Like, I just kind of threw them in here, so I don't know what I wanted on free and what tier 1 would be. But tier 1 right now is hands up, no brain, head pat, shy, and panic, and angry are all also pending approval for some reason. I don't know. I went on Etsy. Etsy. Where's Google? Etsy. So they are made by purchases. This one, Bees PNG. They were very, very nice, very, very helpful, and pretty cheap. They just. Oh my goodness! Let me see this one. I guess they've got other stuff too. But where's the one that I ordered? Order. It's not showing up. Oh, weird. No, not that review. Yeah, this is where I'm. Alright, well. Bees PNG is where I got them. And it was like, they were doing a sale. So I was like, so I got in on that. And it was like 24 for like $40 or something. So none of them are animated, but they are emote anime package. Yeah. And so Etsy is where I get most of my stuff. I don't. Oh, maybe it's in my favorites. Yeah, this item's sold out. Ah, that's why it wasn't showing details. But I really, really enjoyed their work. You just kind of select 24 of the templates that they offer. And yeah. And so it's finally in. So right now it was half off at like $40 was when I bought it. And so now we've got a whole list. Let me open emotes. These are some of my emotes, or like the list of emotes that I got here. We got, so I don't have all of them up right now. I've only got a few of them up because I don't know. It only lets me have 5 for free. I wanted to add them all to free and then buy more later to add to the tiers, but it doesn't let me. Then not only does it only let me have 5, it then blocked me with only allowing me to have 3 because 2 of them are pending. It was very, very rude. And then thank you for the headbats. And then on tier 1, it's got those. And then I haven't even bothered with tier 2 or tier 3. Wait, this only opens up 1 more? What am I going to do with 24 more then? I don't know. And then bits tier, apparently I have somebody with 1k bits. And so that's pretty cool. And so they've got EP. And so yeah, I'm gonna add them. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to add them to our Discord, and then I'm gonna start trying to work on our Discord a little more. Is probably my next little task that I'm gonna actually get around to doing and figuring out now that we actually have some things to add in there and personality and stuff like that. But today is our palworld stream, so enough of that. Palworld. As you can see, I was doing a lot of effigy. No, not the yeet. I was doing a lot of the effigy farming, and so I got like all the effigies from Mount Obsidian, and I ended up going up to Sakurajima a little bit for these since we had already explored this part a little bit, and you'll see why in a minute. And then what else did I do? I don't know. Let's get into the game and show you, I guess. Do I start my memory? I haven't been on since last night. Last night was I undertook a big test, so it's going to be different. Super different. I'm excited to show you all. God, we finally got it. I did. Oh, I farmed the Terraria dungeon a bunch. Or not like a... Oh, it's lagging. There we go. Now it's all loaded. Not like a crazy ton, but I got a bunch of I've been trying to get the schematics. So the schematics we got was the Terra Prisma, the Terra Blade, Vortex Beater, Excalibur. I think that's all the schematics here. It was great. How was your day, Trix? Oh, and then excuse me. Some of the helmets. Apparently there's like 4 different helmets. Each one provides a different upgrade of some kind. You just woke up. Oh, yay. Oh, do you have work today then? You're at... Oh, today's Monday for you, sucker. Oh, I also picked up some of these hollowed plate. I don't remember how much we had before and how much we had after. There's a bunch of different helmets, and I think they all do different things. Uni. Nerd. And then, boo! As you can see, everything's gone. Most of everything is gone. It is very, very open. You are the future. Sure. Are you going to be building the buildings? That's the future. So I moved everything over to our new bases. I've been doing a lot of base work. So as you know, we've got down here, which is our breeding and ranch base, which is now just ranch base. I need to redo this base to make it look prettier and probably more efficient. But it's now just ranch base. And so they're getting that. Oh, I also added a depresso to it finally. Wherever little boy went. There he is. So that way we're getting venom glands. And it's being bad because your stream's lagging. Oh no! Is my stream lagging? Let's do a run around test. Everything's showing up clear on my phone. Other than the little weird bar that lag shows up for some annoying reason. But yes, we got a depresso for venom glands because we only had like 200. And so I was like, we need to start stocking up on those. And then over here is our plant base, right? Nothing's really changed over here, unfortunately. But I do plan on redoing this base because it's just so inefficient right now. They have to run between things so much. Like right now, I placed it like this in each of the corners to make it look a little better because I really didn't have an idea on what I wanted. And then I had placed it, like I wanted each corner to be a different plant, so that way it's easy to maintain and figure out what I have of what. But, and then I also had up here in each corner had the leftover plants, and so it was like 3 out of the 4 corners up here were also full. I was like, oh yeah, that works. And then it was just taking so long to plant everything, and they were running around too much because not all the plants grow at the same rate. So let's say this one needs planting, right? So they planted all of these and then planted this one, and then the next one might be all the way up in the opposite corner, so they'd have to run up the stairs and over there, plant one, and then run all the way down to this one, and then all the way up to that one, and all the way over there, and then down here again, or something like that, just because they grow at different rates. And so it was just becoming a hassle, which is also right now my problem here, is that they're running from like here to there to there to here again to back over here to over there. And so I need to reorganize this. I had moved the ones down up there to down here and still have them in corners. Now each corner has 2 plants. Let's just pause. See you later. Great, I'll try to fix it. Bye bye, Trix. Thank you for joining at least. Stay safe. Let's put that away and start making some more flour. Flour is important. Because we got, I think that's like the only good wheat is for. So might as well just make a bunch of it. Vegetable cakes. Yeah, I've been making cakes and lots of foods. And, oh, onions and carrots. Yeah, let's make these. We need a reason to use those. I haven't really been using them up very much. I've only had them planted because we needed them for some cakes. Wait, did I already make some? Am I going crazy? I don't... Oh, I must have accidentally clicked that earlier. I didn't mean to make that. Yeah, it is. Oh, it's the same thing. Huh, I didn't mean to. I thought I was making the salad like this. 7 sand, 11 sand. The salad is better. So we should focus on the salad anyway. But as you can see, everything's kind of crammed into this corner right now because this was supposed to be the miscellaneous corner, but it's now getting full and disastrous and just not very convenient. So this base is due for some renovation. I'm probably going to start stacking plant beds and like have one corner dedicated to planting or something. And also all this wood for a plant base is kind of lame. And so it needs more decoration. I unlocked a bunch of new decorations. So we have lots of decorations. We got like bamboo and cherry blossom and green trees and red trees and savanna trees and tropical trees and bushes. A little bit more lively and a little bit more lighting, which we may or may not do. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't decided yet. I'm just gonna discard this. I don't care. And then up. Am I going crazy? Wasn't there a base up here? 1, 2, 3. Well, no, that was the one I moved. No, this is the one I moved. I'm an idiot. Don't worry. And then over here, I'm just a little slow. Is our mining base. Also, not much change to it. I added some trees, so it's a little greener. Not particularly a fan of how they're placed out, but it's something. I didn't know how to add them, and so I just kind of threw them in each corner because of symmetry. But I added extra bamboo to these. Little livelier over here, and to the other one as well, as you could see. So they're a little greener over here, a little happier. Some little rose bushes up here, so that way that's like, I don't know, it feels like it matches her roses on her head and stuff like that. So that's cute. And then down here we've got a few. Not a lot, but just like around each pillar. More of a cult than of bushes than a decoration of bushes. But you know. And And then, now, here's the important part. I worked on a base up here. I think this might have actually been on last stream, but I totally forgot about it because it hadn't been actually built. And then I also built one up here in Sakurajima. Not because we're ready for it, but because it's a pretty location. I want a pretty location to build, and we needed to move a base somewhere. So this is our breeding base. We needed a full base just for breeding, because each breeding pen takes up 2, plus him, to make the breeding go faster. And so, plus I want to add more of these. And so that's already 2 for like 6 pals, plus I want to like double it up to like, so that's like 12 pals just for breeding. And then we could also add like a little task here or there in this location. So I just needed more room than the ranch was giving me, because we needed more room for the ranch, more room for breeding, because the ranch was, while we had 4 of these out, we only had enough room to actually put or like fill 1, so we only had like 2 pals breeding at a time. And I need Memogs for transporting. I need Sekhmets because they're good workers, and so I've been trying to breed that up. I've actually got a few. Where are all my Sekhmets? In here? Where did all the Sekhmets go? That's all the pals that were at our original home base. Here are some of the Memogs that need to be condensed, because they're not practical. Here's some of the condensed Xenovanders, which we put one Xenovander that we had breeded over on our mining base, because we needed a second one for logging, for normal wood. Which means that we could probably put these guys away. Is that the only female in this group? Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll just put these guys away for now, since they're kind of just taking up room. Make sure we don't have any more. And they're dark types, right? So we'll just put them over here on page 2 of dark types. And then I accidentally ended up with a Majax from breeding from the like the mutated eggs, which we had caught a Majax, so that's good now. Oh, that's not what I. And so they have legendary passives, but neither of them are all that great legendary passives. So that's something, I guess. I don't know. Let's breed more Memogs. We need a ton more Memogs. So we'll put like 9 cakes in there, and we'll put the rest in our chest. Have to re-enable food, throw this in here, disable food. Oh, I forgot to put the, oopsie daisy, I forgot to put this in the chest. We might go back for that. Where's our, oh, I was like, did I forget to put a food box down at this one? No, they have plenty of berries, and they don't require much more. But, okay, I guess I should actually show you the base. We've got a little water fountain, because I wasn't really sure what to do with this big open area over here. We got our power condenser over in that section. A little hot spring for the big guy. And I just needed something. We've got the, I think this is work speed. It's the beta. Beta. No, it's alpha. Sand. Because I don't think work speed affects eggs. That's right. So it's sand. And our little incubators down there for now. Up here we got a little tree. Yeah, little decorations. It took me forever to figure out what I wanted to place here. And so I'm glad that it finally turned out decently. Because like I was like, oh, I want to put something here, but on the glass would look weird. And there's not a lot of good little decorations, in my opinion. And then up here is kind of open just for now. And then, oh, we reached, I think I leveled up twice or 3 times. And so I got the Frostallion statue, Japanese style hot spring, which we aren't even close to building. Same with this. And then the futuristic set along with Corium. which we're not even close to building most of that. Same with the hexalite and ultra grappling gun. So not a lot has been achieved from leveling up, but that's what I got. And okay, let's go back and give the bases some food. I think this base might need some food. Food. Keep their sand up. And just to keep them from running to the food every 2 seconds. Nope, wrong base. Our mining base desperately needs food all the time. And so actually they don't eat, like I think I've made it so like everything here has dainty eater for that reason. So they're actually sitting pretty good on food right now. And now, last but not least, our new main base from what I was transferring all over from our other base. Ah, this is where all my segments were. So we've got about 1,000 segments here just for building purposes. I needed extra hands to build stuff up while I was here. And so I think they're the fastest builders we have. We've got a cold box, which isn't actually cold because we don't have a cold pal out. And as you can see, it's all made from the futuristic set and all painted white. So the view though is very beautiful. So if we come up here, look how pretty this view is. Here, photo mode, here we go. Look at that. That's such a gorgeous view. So we're up on top of this like mountain here, which was like overlooking these waterfalls, which I do like the waterfall view, but I feel like it's rather limited by the ice mountain blocking everything. And then like that mountain's a little bland, so it's also blocking everything. So I think this variety of stuff over here is like what makes it super pretty with the, like the lava mountain there and its tower boss, and then that tower boss, Gobfin Plains or whatever it's called, Gobfin Turf. Then over here there's like towering pillars of just stone. That way out there is like the beginning areas with the red like areas and the sand areas with the sanctuary and the floating islands now. So I think it's just a very pretty view up here. And so that's why I decided I should build it. And it goes down over here. Over here is like opposite from our spawn. Is kind of our just work tech area, I guess. So it's got a PAL condenser for if we need to do any condensing. 2 accumulators for battery usage, along with the pylon to make that battery, which is why Joltog's here. We've got over here is our research lab and our like extra PAL box, so that way we don't have to run, like if we assign something to research, we don't have to run all the way back up there to get whatever it is to go all the way over to the assign table. Oh, that's what I'm forgetting. Yeah, this. We need to find a place for this. This base isn't done. I haven't completely completed it. We also have the global PAL box, which we're not really going to use. Wait, why is Depresso locked? Oh, because it's a human. Oh, are all humans locked? That explains why Dr. Braun I couldn't bring over. I was trying to bring over Dr. Braun because I've been farming for him, but I can't find him anywhere. It's ridiculous. We got the cryo cooler, so we can put our Puplup back in. And then on this side is all our beds, and I've just done away with our beds. We'll just pick a pal and sleep with them. So that's, who needs a bed when you can sleep with a pal? And they'll be friendly and cuddly and warm. And then, oh, in each corner, that's our surgery table and our drafting table. And that kind of does it with this floor. We got 2 layers of glass with 1 layer of the ancient tech, which is what this is the ancient technology. I think it was it that one? We were just looking, yeah, futuristic technology. Sorry, not ancient, future technology. And so I think it was looking really clean. It was hard to pick colors for it. Oh, and we had to choose these stone stairs colored because underneath this is just the grass. Here, I can probably show you. Yeah, underneath here is just the mess of materials here. And I was like, I don't want to, can't be like too close to it. I wanted the highest point to make it all flat and nice. But then the foundations wouldn't go up far enough, and so we needed to raise it. And then like this part is hanging off the edge, and so we could only use the ceiling tiles instead of the foundations, and those don't match because they're like, this is like the one set that doesn't match. Place paint, I think it was just straight black. Yeah. And so I had to then do that everywhere so that way all the floors kind of match, even though I didn't need to on this side because this is all on land. So these ceilings are just kind of floating right now. But whatever. I think it looks good. It took me a while to build. It's kind of a basic design, I will be fair. But then on either side is the stairs, so that way you can come out and look at the pretty view. Oh, this is perfect. This is literally the view I wanted to show you guys. There we go. I got a screenshot just like this when I was building it. Such a pretty view with that sun over there, but that looks beautiful. And then up on this second floor, I was like, we need one of these, but it doesn't match any of the design here, like at all. And so I was like, shoot, this isn't working. And so I put it in anyway and just threw in a bunch of leaves and grass and a little bit of decoration here. We got the little deer scare. And the little things and lots of plants around. And so it kind of works itself in. So I was like, okay, this turned out good. And then because that turned out good, this was able to be built. Did you guys know you could build in the pond section of this? And so you could just put like a lamp down. Be like, boop, lamp. Segment. Oh, you're all sleeping. Literally the second I need you all. But yeah, you could literally just build in the water section of this. So it's like, oh, because I was putting like these bushes down, and I had like scanned over this going to this side. I was like, oh wait, you could build there? And so I put a water fountain because why not? It needed better stuff. I am a little worried when we need to upgrade it. Like the Japanese hot style spraying, I don't think is gonna look too bad over there. Instead, I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it with that one because that one's kind of good enough. We'll try it out, but I don't know. Or maybe we'll just leave it for a different base. But the large fishing pond has like the whole store behind it and everything. So I'm like, that's gonna look weird. So I don't know yet. I don't know. It might be designated to a different base that fits it better, but I don't know. And then haven't decided what to do with the backside. Oh yeah, I guess I haven't showed you this side, which has the like other beginner islands, the giant whale bones, the rest of this grassland, whatever it's called, and the peaks of the fire, ash of war, or like scars of war area. Over here. So it's like everything over here. The bones, the ash of war stuff, all this grass. And then behind us is the giant ice mountain. Or like the smaller ice mountain actually. So it's got cool looking waterfalls. That's what drew me over to this location first. Was because I knew that this place looked okay. But I was like, I saw a video where it's like, oh, you should build. I was looking for like pretty places to build, and I was like, you should build with the waterfalls. I was like, okay, I'll go check the waterfalls out. So I ran over here and looked at the waterfalls, and I was like, there's nowhere to build a full-size base. Except for, like, even up there is too bumpy and stuff. Like, there's nowhere to build a full-size base. It takes up a lot of room, and we don't have what it takes to build on water there, and there's that annoying little middle island anyway. And then we would just be in a hole instead of being able to see all these pretty waterfalls. And so I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. And then I saw the cliff that I had built on before. I was like, oh, let's check if that still looks like it works any good. And so I went up here and cleared it all out, and it turned out great. Very, very beautiful. It has a giant bump in the middle, which is why it goes down these stairs along the sides. But other than that, that actually worked out, because now we have like 3 tall ceilings over here with 2 tall here. And so it kind of gives it that dimensional difference, because now each dimension is different, or like each floor is different, because it's not just super basic cookie cutter looks, because the bottom floor is 3 tall, so extra tall with walls and glass. And then the second floor has the same flooring patterns except for the center, but it's only 2 tall. I think it is. Yeah, 2 tall, 2 pillars tall. And it has just a railing, so that way you can get out and look. And then our third, which has the stairs opposite of these stairs, kind of giving it that symmetrical look I like. And has just a small ring around the front. So it's like 1 in from those. I guess 2 in from there, but 1 in basically everywhere else. Because I did try to go out 1, but then to go only 1 in, it would just have a 1 block here, and that looked weird. So I decided, oh, we'll just make it all short. Which was a great choice, because now it fits these, our little conveyor belts, flawlessly. Now, I don't like how these are at the very, very top. I was kind of hoping that the top would just be our pretty platform. But they just fit so well. And I'm like, whatever. Now the only problem is getting up and down. But with a grappling hook, we don't even need stairs. We just drop to the floor and grappling hook up to the side. Which is not what which is not what I meant for these railings. I just wanted something pretty. So on these inside ones are futuristic technology, and then our outside ones are the glass to keep the view nice and pretty. But they work really well to be able to climb up. And then I turned all the stairs and pillars black to give it a little bit of a contrast. Og. Oof, throatings. And then we've got this right here in the center, because it's useful and cool and has the little flame effect, and is a little smaller than our Frostallion. Don't look so smug. Where is our Frostallion decoration? I thought it was over here. Yeah, I am blind. Not the fish. Yeah, the Frostallion is really big, and also, I don't know. I don't care much for Frostallion, and the Jetragon isn't for like another 10 levels or something like that. I think we saw the Jetragon. Oh, the ancient structure set requires Soar Light. Ooh, that's probably expensive. Which is why I stuck with our futuristic technology set, because where is it? This one? It only takes a polymer per thing. And polymer is only sulfur and high quality, which we haven't really been using to make anything else. And so I just made a ton. And now we're actually kind of low on it because we only have 190. Because I just used so much of it. But whatever. part of the reason why this is all glass is because I had it originally as that stuff. But those, for some reason, are the one item that required 2. So why can't I make a double wall size like this? Double than a wall, and it only costs 1. But this requires 2. Literally less than half a wall. I don't know. Like a ceiling, a door, a full wall. Literally like 2 or 3 times the size of it. A triangle, like nothing else requires 2 but that one, as far as I can tell. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, and so I was like, okay, we'll replace the outside because those only cost stone and palladium fragments for the outside. I put them on the inside, so it still gives that a difference. And also, these guys wander so much. I never realized how much they wander. I thought they were too busy dancing to wander around, but no, they're all over the base constantly. And always in my way, I found out. Always in my way. Let's see. So that's 90% of what I did. I also ran a ton of the Terraria dungeon, like we discussed. I don't even remember what this was marked for. Must be one of the trial thingies. And then that's pretty much it. If you're wondering what these are, they're potential spawns for Dr. Braun. And I hear like the higher level location that you go to, the better the chance of him spawning. And so I've been just running between these 3 constantly, ignoring everything other than hopefully Dr. Braun. And I still haven't found him. I spent like an hour or 2 on it. I was like, I'm not getting anywhere. And so I gave up and started building new bases. Because why not? So now, we still have stuff to move over. Nope, wrong base. What am I going to do with this base? My original plan was to make it the breeding base, and then I forgot about that plan and just made a breeding base. Cause like it was all a very dumb train of thought. I'm very stupid. I went over here and had built the base, or like had started the base. I was like, this will be our new pretty base, our new main base, or whatever. It'll look decent. We'll do cool stuff because the mushrooms over here actually look kind of good along the wall and stuff. And I started building it, and I forgot that was going to be our new main base. And I had gone over to the breeding base because I needed, I was also trying to run that at the same time. And so I was like, yeah, I'll go do that. And then I realized we are out of breeding room. So I was like, we'll just make it the breeding base. I don't even remember what it was originally for. And so that ended up being the breeding base. And then after I had finished that, I was like, wait, the whole purpose of this was to make a new main base. And so I was like, shoot. Well, I better go build a new main base. And so I landed on that, which I think this all turned out way better anyway. So with this base, we're going to destroy this ugly house. For somebody who's not creative, it turned out okay, but we hadn't figured out the steps to how big or how far away you can get from the PAL box, and so it's like perfect size all the way around. Technically, I see that clips on the edge. These are in a little too far. This one's out weirdly. And so we're gonna redo this base and just use it for something else. I'm not entirely sure yet. We're gonna put the PAL expedition station. Oh, I guess we're getting raided. I don't care. They can't catch us up here anyway. That's part of the reason why I also built here, was because the raids shouldn't be able to hit us either. Now, this base, they are relentless against this base. They really want to fight this base. I don't know if that's just because I spent a decent amount of time there when I was building it up, but they showed up several times, and I'm like, and so I had to pay them off every time. I'm like, no, please don't destroy my hard work. And I don't think anyone's even tried to fight this base, that base, or this base. But maybe that's just because we're not there consistently enough. Except for this base. This base is on an island, so I don't know if they even have room to spawn. Because even if they could spawn down here, I don't think there's a way up to the second platform without climbing. And the AI is too dumb to climb. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm no Einstein. Yeah, so I was gonna put it, I was thinking about just putting this like here. Over top of this or something. Because we don't really need that extra piece. We could probably put a second one there. And if we really need more, we could put another one over here on this one. So maybe we should just, we'll cover it up for now. And if we don't like it, we can always just come back and change it. So we'll just place that. Let's see. 2. There's our corner. We'll remove that and add the wall, like this wall back in. Actually, wait, doesn't that match all the rest? Yeah, whatever. Actually, I'd probably make it look natural if it allows me to add this. Hey, could you stop? Could you stop? I'm trying to do... Oh my goodness. Just vibrating with excitement. They're just so happy to build. Just so excited. Oh, finally. Okay, well that didn't work. I was trying to add it to the bottom, but whatever. Okay, now can we place this big hulking thing? Because I want it... I'd like it like halfway outside the base because it's just so freaking big. Oh my goodness. It's like on top of me. And so I don't know if it will even let me build it. I'll just remove this whole freaking corner, I guess. There. Wait, there we go. Like that, I guess. That's so in the way. That's ridiculous. It's... But whatever, I guess it works. We don't have anyone here to build. Nope, wait. Pangolin. Pangolin's got this. I believe in you, buddy. Where's the timer? I don't even see the timer. He's only got a minute. Look at him go. Bella Noir, you help him, please. There we go. There we go. Now, is there any walls that we can add back in? Nope. Maybe that one, I guess. But that would look weird. This one? Yeah, that. If I can only add one, it's not worth it. Okay. There, that looks better. So now we have that, because we had nowhere to put it at our new main base. And so, since it doesn't require pals, to be out at the base, because we're already pretty full with who we have out right now, then it doesn't matter. Oh, I guess we've only got 8 seconds till they all fight. Actually, nobody's at that base, so they're not even going to be able to do anything. They don't reach it. Nobody's going to try to go over there and fight them. Oh, I was adding food to this base. That's what I was doing. Gonna add that, and then might as well add it to these 2 bases. Sure, why not? Food. Food. Here, eat this. Oh, I guess they've already had some of this going. I didn't realize I was accidentally making so much. And, nope, nope. I want that base. There we go. And then you guys hungry? I know you guys make all the food, but are you hungry? They definitely need the food. Stir fry, stir fry. Okay, well, we got food being made. So nobody's going to be hungry for a while. I don't care about that. Okay, now to go over here and dismantle some more stuff. So the start of this is just going to be moving things over. So that way we can start dismantling this space. Open my shoulder so I'm not so tired. But I do have a problem because while we managed to get some of the stuff to match over there, some of this stuff is definitely not going to match. Namely, well, we don't need our bed, but this. This is how we edit our character, and as far as I know, this is the only thing that does it. Is this wardrobe. And which matches freaking nothing, can't be painted. And so it's gotta be an issue. So I don't even know where to put it. Or how I'm gonna put it. I don't know if I should switch it over to a different base. And we should have a base kind of built off this older style vibe. Because I was thinking, like, if we have a little barn or like greenhouse looking base for our plants, then it will be thematic. And if it's a little older, it could do a lot of these. So maybe over there? Antique dresser. I'm gonna rebuild that down here. What is that, furniture? Antique dresser. So that way it's added to the list of things that needs to get built over at the other locations. Yeah. And then a gaggle of depressos. What would a group of depressos be? Because like for crows, it's a murder, right? And like for like elk, it's a herd. For cows, it's a herd. For like cats, I think it's a bundle or a litter, if depending on what. I actually don't know. A litter is like for the baby ones though. But I don't know what a group of cats be. Oh my goodness, I've had it on the wrong monitor this entire time. There we go. That probably looks a little better now. I'm an idiot. Whoopsies. You know, an hour in. Has it already been 40 minutes? Holy crap. Yeah. These guys just keep showing up. And have been getting on my nerves. Okay, so is there anything else in here that we care about? No? Let's just get rid of all the supports. Okay. Like that. Then we also need to move all our chests over, which is going to be a nightmare in of itself. I also don't want to accidentally delete one of these chests, because then I have to pick up all its crap. Okay. And then I think in this chest is where all our stuff is, yeah. So that way I actually have some weight room in our hands. Wave failed. Don't care. Are they finally gone? If they could just stop showing up, that'd be great. 'Cause I want to keep paying them. Okay. Timber! Why does it go in this weird, like, it's completely ignoring these so far. Also, there we go. It doesn't like move out or anything or break it all at once. No, it just does it in little tiny sections. You know, I built up here and left that chest there specifically so we could come and grab it, and then built a house in the middle of the way, and so it was never in my field of view, and I continued to forget it. And now we're no longer here. Well, I guess we can still keep our base here, because it's one of the few locations that isn't going to get attacked. Also, oh, I also tried to build over here at the Shipwreck Cove one. And, oh my goodness, there was no decent place to build that would give me a full building set. Everywhere over there always had, had half the base hanging into the water. And since we don't have the water base stuff, because that's not till, what level are we? Like 2 more levels. And that was before I had leveled up like 3 or 4 times. It just wasn't, like I couldn't build over there. I want my room. If I've got a base, I want the whole base. I paid for the base. I should have it all. Yeah, we can just go in there. I don't care. Railings don't matter. I'll leave all the flooring for now. So that everything's left is basically just stuff that needs to find a way to transfer over to our other bases now. There we go. Which is all of these stations. Well, we don't really need that one, because we've got the big one. So that leaves medicine work, like all our workbenches, our repair benches, our pal bench. Somewhere to put our character editing, so we could look different. Oh yeah, I forgot that I had that on. Yeah, there we go. I also got this from fighting the Cthulhu boss, Cthulhu boss, at the end so many times. It kind of just showed up, and it was a little better than, I don't remember what we had equipped beforehand. It was, I think this is our, yeah, it might have been the Depresso helmet, which we could just re-equip through the thing, but I thought this was cool. We were Depresso for a while, we were just like normal for a while, and now we have a giant eyeball. I wish there was just a ridiculous body armor one that we could have equipped to make us look so weird, and or like add to this weird design, but it doesn't seem like it. Oh no, floating wood. There we go. Alright. So the problem is, so let's go over to our other base, and I'll explain my thought process, and then we're gonna go do other stuff first, probably, so that way we're not spending our whole day just building a base. So since this is like the cozy side, or like this is like the working side, I'm thinking of putting the chests along the insides of here, so it splits from like the window forward with chests, because all our chests don't really matter. Everything that does actually matter that the pals will be moving go to the guild chest. That's the whole reason why we have it set up the way it is all the raw materials and components, while everything else they really shouldn't be moving around. So that's why those chests can go there, and then all the building stuff maybe is like tied to the back way, like the back end a little bit. So what's it take to build these chests again? We have the advanced chest unlocked, which has like the most room out of like all chests, but it takes hexalite and computer parts, which I hear computer parts are super expensive to build, and we don't even have hexalite yet. So right now we're running with refined iron, hardwood, nails. Good thing we have a lot of those. And so I'll probably be moving that stuff over later. Right now we kind of have everything that we need. These are all our base pellets that we had. I'm going to throw all our segments back in here, because we don't need all our segments out right now. Okay. So let's go grab our gear, so that way we don't have an inventory full of nothing. Who's in our party? Oh, Gildra. I was trying to explain to a friend who we had. I was like, Fangalop and Quyvern for movement. I remember that. I remembered getting Bella Noir. And after a while, I finally remembered that I had Petelier for healing. But I completely forgot that I had Gildra in our party. But we are off to get... I want to get Anubis. Having Anubis would upgrade our mining base and allow us to have Sekhmet actually out, because the whole reason why I don't have her out right now is that she has like her whole partner skill is based around Anubis. So yeah, so let's go get Anubis, and then I want to fight the duelith. Also, speaking of that, I tried building up here and it doesn't let you build anymore. I'm so upset. I have a whole base built on my other like main profile from before we started, from before 1.0. And they let me build there just fine, but not anymore. They like restrict your building access up there. Bunch of baloney. Where are we? Wait. Oh, I thought we were at a different location. I was like, that shouldn't be where we just spawned. What are you talking about? Ooh. You know what? While we're here, we'll stop by and get that. Oh, I actually need to be at the teleporter. So Anubis was, what, level 55 or something? And we're finally about his level. So we can finally go fight him. Yeet, yeet. Yeet. Whoa, yo! And it's makeshift. Okay, well that's cool. That might replace our sword or our crossbow, because our crossbow is doing sucky damage. And I don't think the makeshift ammo is all that expensive. I didn't mean to throw that. Whatever. And so that would be cool. That's our first legendary, finally. I wish it was something better. Metal helmet. Alright, let's make sure we mark that off, so that way we're not back here again. Schematics. There we go. And delete. Now, it would be cool to build in locations like this. Like in the desert. Like, it would be so cool to build. Like, literally anywhere out here is a decent... It's actually a pretty decent open area to build. But, one, we just get raided so easily. No natural defenses for raided. But also, like, on these islands, like the cold island, this island and stuff, would be or like anywhere here would be cool to build. But then you have to designate like specific pals just to stave off the heat, and always have the multi-shirt on, which sounds like a pain. Dig toys. They're such hungry guys that I'm not using. Plus their natural level is level 4, I think. So unless you condense them, they're not better than our condensed pangolins yet. Ooh, hey, I didn't even realize that I was heading towards one of these. There we go. Oh, and as you can see, I went back and unlocked another slot for our weapons. Apparently, I had totally spaced it, and it's like all the way back down here. It's right here, level 27, extra weapon holster. Oopsies. There's our third one. Right there. There we go. What is you? Come on. There we go. Heat resistant metal armor. Heat resistant metal armor. Whatever, nerd. Alright. So, it should be this way. Let's go get our teleporter thingy. Ooh, an egg. Wonder what it'll be. Lots of fuddlers, dunmuds here. I don't know if there's anything like special here that we haven't really got other than Anubis yet. Because between sandy areas like down here and the little bit that we explored over here and like this sandy area and the like lava area, I don't think there's necessarily much that we haven't got. Is it all the way up here? It is. Good thing that we have that triple jump. That's crazy. But maybe there's something new here that... Nothing that I'm seeing. Other than, of course, Anubis. What level does it say? 55. Haha, I did remember. Earth. Alright, let's remember what Earth is weak against. Earth is weak against grass. So, Petelier, you're going to be our clutch to get him weak. Petelia, not... Well, I've heard it pronounced alt. Well... None of our weapons are going to be good enough to actually hurt him. Oh, that was supposed to freeze you. Okay, just don't die. Oh, hi. Boom. Alright, come on. Move! What do you see that, Petelia? Move! I wish that, like, moved him. It does seem to at least stun him. Unless he's in the middle of attack, never mind. Dang, Petelia's doing numbers. Don't kill him. Okay, you have, what, grass tornado? Yeah, you do. Fly. You almost got me, buddy. Buddy. Okay, yeet. Just long enough for grass tornado to... Ha! Predicted it. Yeet. Okay, he's now on 1 HP. Oh my goodness, I've been watching too much other YouTubers. I just called it a HP. I'm American, by the way. Yeah, I call it HP, but oh my goodness. I want to get Petelia out to get her ability, but she's just gonna kill this guy. Ah, finally. Okay, please heal me. Thank you. Earth Emperor and Cheery. I don't know how... I don't even remember what Cheery does. Well, look at that. Sweet! We got Anubis! Sweet! And now we can start breeding Anubis. Actually, do you think Anubis spawns naturally anywhere? Paltopedia. I don't even know where... There really should be a search filter on this. There needs to be a quality of life update. Where it's just a huge amount of quality of life stuff. Oh, where'd he go? When activated, Anubis charges the player's attack it changes the player's attack type to ground and increases by attack by 30%. Occasionally evades attacks with a flash sidestep during battle. He's like level 6 mining. He drops innovative tech manual. That's good. You'd be decent for breeding. Where is that? Faybreak? He's on Faybreak? I was thinking he'd be at one of the sanctuaries, but he's on Faybreak? Huh. Oh, and then once seen as symbol of nobility and an idol for those who shunned wealth and power, yet over time this pal became a token of death. Once a fierce creature feared as a symbol of death, when Anubis claimed that mantle, wealthy elites looked for a replacement, beguiled the species with wine. Before long, Sekhmet became a symbol of high nobility. So literally, they just swapped. Anubis was like, "Screw this! I'm too like just wanted to like, be like I'm the god of death now." And Sekhmet's like, "I don't care. I guess I'm, the god of high nobility now." Which I think is really funny. I saw that on a Pinterest post the other day. And so I just knew I had to come back and analyze it. Now, I have no idea if that's actually anything accurate to the Egyptian gods. I know Sekhmet and, well, like, obviously Anubis is one of the Egyptian gods. I think the god of death. But I'm pretty sure Sekhmet, though, like the name Sekhmet is also the name of one of their gods, but I don't know enough about Egyptian lore to actually tell you if any of that is even close to what, like their like original source is. Okay, that's everything that we really wanted from here. I guess. You know what? We're right here. Let's go get that one. Over here, so it can stop bothering me because I keep seeing it and thinking about it. But that was a level 55 and it went pretty well with our type advantage and our actually odd level pals. Now instead of being like 30 levels under level, we actually did it. So I want to go get a duelith because he seems so cool. Duelith might be one of my new favorites. I love Duelith. Just like the vibe of him. He looks so cool. I like the fact that it's like a cute little ghost. What's going on? Ow. Ow. Ow! Come in here. Nerds. Ring of electric resistance. Okay. Ring of electric resistance. There we go. Okay. Now where's the closest teleporter? That one? 200? Oh, mark this off. Jump. That triple jump's a lifesaver. Look at that. It just amazing work. Alright, so now that clears a lot of the smaller locations that we kind of wanted to get done with. It's just that and the whole, most of the lava mountains basically done now. Let's go get our duelith and then we can go look around a little bit more at the lava mountains. See if we can get that. Oh, wait, no, the Gangler Ignis is over at the other one, isn't he? I really want Gangler Ignis though, because he'd condense so much of our with the fire, like good kindling and really good watering. He'd condense a lot of our cooking. At least be a good replacement for our Phalaris, or not Phalaris, Ragnarok there. Okay, so he's earth and grass type for some reason. I imagined earth, but I think he should have been earth dark type for the ghost inside of him. So he's then resistant, I imagine neutral to grass at least. So weak to fire now, which we don't have a single fire pal. But that now makes him strong against electric, which we also don't have an electric pal. So at least he's not going to kick any of their butts. He's just going to be a hassle. Belenoir, I guess, is a decent starting pal. Because if she ends up... I set out the ones that I don't ride first. Just to do the most damage, and if they die, they die. Because I need Quiver and Fangalope to carry on the Mercy hit from this. You know what? Let's just start off strong. Sweet. Oh, that stunned him. Is she doing it again? Is that one of her natural attacks too? Ooh, don't kill him. And you killed him. Darn it! Ah! Well, darn it. I wonder what his token gives us. Is that the newest token? Duelist. Grass damage enhancement. Medium. What? Anubis is only ground damage small. I feel like all the beginning ones should have been small, and all the late game, like mid game ones should be medium at least. Blazamut's is large. I don't what. Oh, he destroyed the tree. Oh, I also tried to build here. I like at least tried building on top of up here. But they don't let you build on this. And I wanted to build over the circle. I thought that would have been really clever. Nope. I guess not. I guess it's too clever, and they thought of it before me. And they were like, no, nerd. And I'm like, why? So I guess it's... Oh, wait. We could get one of you now. You know what? We'll just... Wow, that worked really well. Get in the Pokeball. Get in the ball. Fine, I'll spend one Ultra Sphere on you. If this doesn't work, we're going back to the one before that. Sweet, thank you. Let go of me. There we go. Nightmare Botan. Okay, let's go take a nap. Beds. Nobody, no pals are here to nap with me. Shad. Sleep. Alright, does that reset our time for Duelith? Because I know Duelith is like supposed to be, I think they're like once a day fights. So I don't know if sleeping technically force resets it or what. Oh, I've also been running the Expedition Fire one that we just unlocked because we defeated the new boss. And so I went out and caught just a ton of Flame Bells and who else? A handful of other pals. And accidentally, like, well, not I guess accidentally, but just kind of ended up with a ton of Dunmuds. Oh yeah. Take two. Don't kill him this time. What did I just say? Oh my goodness. Heavyweight heated body. That's something, but now we can at least breed them. Why is it that like the first catch is never anything decent? She's like, whatever. They make breeding them such a requirement. to have anything decent on them because they never do. I'm not gonna sit here and come back every single day to like the 10 bosses that I kind of want just to catch one that's even remotely decent. Okay, so that knocks out Duelist. So now off to Mount Obsidian. Sweet. And it's warm here. So yeah, we kind of, I think we've showed off up here when we went to the village. So this isn't the one I actually wanted to spawn at. I think the only parts that we hadn't explored was like this bottom sector here. Which when I went out for effigies, I was like, might as well get it. But I don't think I saw anything that we hadn't already seen. Yeah, there's Lespunks. Oh, I caught a bunch of Lespunk Ignis and a few normal Lespunks. Just to condense so that way I could have something to send to the expedition because we had just gotten rid of a bunch. Yeah, Vanworm we have, Bushi we have a few of, I think. What's up here? Puzzle. Puzzle. There we go. And refined metal helm. Okay. That's not all that great either. But it's marked off now. Okie dokie. So, what else is out here? See, like, if they had knocked that section off and not put a teleporter on this, like, this would be a decent place to build too. And then you could build up and have a great view of that with a giant fire mountain behind you. But with the fire mountain, you'd have to have, like, a cooling pal at all times. What is that? Sit and chair. Rush for bacon. We got food. Increases attack by 10%. Sweet. There's an effigy over here somewhere. So, I don't remember where I had found it, but it was over... I think it was like right under here. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, it was over here somewhere. That's why this is gone. That's the one that we just went to, right? Yeah. Okay. And now... I'll have to go see if we can get the... Wait, level 55 Astagon. Okay, we can go fight Astagon too. Because I accidentally ended up with a mutated egg for Astagon. So he's just sitting in our chest. Because we can't use him until we actually get we get one naturally. Oh, but we need Azarobe. I forgot about that. We need something to manage the water. I wish there was like more music to this game. Because it's a lot of fun, but like it's not very frequent that it's on. Palmat schematics. Here we are. That. Some armor. Check, check, check. Our one legendary weapon, finally. Which means we can actually sell the lower ones now, because we don't need them. And I can't even check if it's much better than what we have equipped anyway. Got more foods out of somewheres. Foods. Foods. And an egg. Do we have the... We do have the egg incubator still here. Look at that. No, not you. It's Dazinot. Great. Duelith, level 55. Oh, yeah. Can be ridden. When activated, Duelith fires a powerful grass laser from its right hand. Oh, I kind of want to show me what you got. No, don't run away. Okay, we're going to put all these guys into a different box for a second. Excuse me? Why can't I quick select you? Why? Do I have to drag each one individually? Because I can throw you in. Why can't I throw you out? Alright. I'll switch to mouse to make this a little faster. Why is this one all alone? Oh, because he's like the only condensed one. Except for this random one. Farmhand, apparently. Oh. Bro, we actually could go throw him in the farm. He's way better than whatever we got in there right now. Who are you? Diet lover? Why are you here? Might as well keep the condensed all together. Ooh. This is trippy. Okay. No condensed ones here that I missed. Nope. Okay, I don't know why these three are just randomly condensed. I don't remember. Okay, there we go. And now a duelist. Look how big this guy. Oh, he looks so cool. From the right hand. Oh yeah. Stop moving. Stop moving. That's cool. Look at him, look so worried in there. Oh. What does he do? We didn't check like anything about him. Let's see. So he's a grass and earth type, obviously. We already knew that. Heated body, decreased in incoming ice damage. That's not that great. Heavyweight. I assume heavyweight might be a natural one that he has. Like it just always has if caught in the wild. He's got level 3 planting, level 5 lumbering, level 6 mining, level 3 gathering, level 6 transporting. He's actually a pretty decent mining type paladin with 6 mining, 6 transporting. Okay. Bye, brother. Love you.
Love you too, brother.
Okay, get home safely.
I will.
Fires a powerful laser from the right hand. Oh, yes. Oh, it's your female. What else was I checking? Oh, I wanted to check its lore. That's what I wanted. So it's probably in the Paldopedia. 2 entities. Oh, or 1 entity, 2 minds. Oh, when their wills clash, it's impossible to tell where the armor will wander until they reconcile. So it's like the mind of a robot with the mind of a ghost fused into one. Where the armor will wander until they reconcile. That's cool. Oh, they're so cool. They're such an interesting pal. We never looked at this. While the party increases defense of grass pals by 15%. Does not stack. Yeah, I'm looking at if we get duelist, we could put. Oh, thank you for the headbats. Hi, Andy. I didn't see you. I'm asleep, so bye too. Hello, bye bye. Thank you for joining. Oh, I'm looking at the fact that we have Gildra, which seems rather powerful alone. And then with a duelist and Anubis and Sekhmet, that would be. Let's see. Gildra, Duelith, Sekhmet, Anubis. That'd be 4 out of the 5 pals. And then if we just got like a flying ground type, we could have like a whole ground type like a group. Or if we had like one of the pals that like gets faster or like gets better the more ground types you have in your party, then we'd have a really strong hand. That's the word I'm looking for. Like a really strong party. That's it. As funny as that be, I don't know. Okay, what else should we get done? You're level 55. Should we fight it? See what happens? We're just barely level high enough. I mean, I guess it couldn't hurt to go fight it, right? 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 What's the worst that could happen? I definitely don't have a strong enough weapon for this. That should be probably our next go-to. Which, if we can defeat this, then we might be able to get some schematics for some decent weapon. Oh wait, no, we were gonna go find the this, weren't we? We're gonna go see if, and I forgot to grab Azaro, which was the whole freaking point of why we went back. Oh my goodness. My parents asked me earlier, "Are you sure you have ADHD?" And I would say that's a yes. I think that's a yes, because every time stream starts is right around when my ADHD medication wears off, and I am seeing a consistent pattern of my brain don't work so good. Pull up. Where did we put our Azarobe? Over here? Level 40 Azarobe. Level 45. I was looking at the other Zoe. I was like, hold on a minute. I could have sworn our Zoe was higher level than that. That's because we had Zoe and Grisbolt in our party. I want something to be able to fly over everything. And Fangalope just in case we get caught and whatever it has dies. I guess Bella Noir for now. Clearly she's too powerful and destructive. Okay, let's go catch some fishies, hopefully without getting caught ourselves. Actually, if I can whip ourselves over there, we might be able to get over there faster than just Azarobe. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, it's because I jumped. When you jump, it cancels out that glide. Okay, well, that didn't work. Something for a little better. Whatever. Whatever. Moving just about as fast with Azarobe, so eh. Alright. Let's see if we can remember exactly how they move, because I don't. So hopefully seeing them will jog some memories. If I remember right, it scans the area that we want, which I think was, yeah, this area here. And then goes off to the right, and then comes back. Then pisses off for a minute. Yeah, so he scans the area with all the fishies. Then he goes off to the side. And then he turns around. Come on, turn around. Come on, turn around. There you go. And he scans it basically one more time. And then buggers off for a second. Giving us just enough time to go catch this legendary one right here. Take the bait, please. I don't have all day. Ooh, hey. Oh, we should have brought a gloopy. That would have made this easier. Well, I think this is just an intermediate or something. Come on. Come on. There we go. And it's not even what we... Ah! A Lunker and mastery of fishing. Okay, well... Oh, it's a Finsider Ignis. Hey, that's something that we don't have at least. Okay. Is it on its way back? I think it might be on its way back. So... Finsider Ignis. Oh yeah, Finsider is the goldfish guy, isn't he? Should we? There's a fire type of the goldfish. Where is he? He's got to probably be somewhere down here, low level-ish. Why is Celery so low level? Goldfish. Goldfish. We should angle this up so that way we can also, while we scroll, kind of keep track a little bit. Oh, that's... Damn, we're back all the way up at the top. Goldfish. Here we are. Wait, we've caught 2 of them, apparently. I guess we have already caught one of these guys. Okay. Now he's gone. So, I don't think this is going to be one with any legendary passives. I think this is just going to be something with something decent passives. Stuff like gold passives and like maybe lucky at most. And it's another Finsider Ignis. Yeah, gold passives. You can tell by the shinies. Alright, well you're not going to be what I want. I can just guess it. Well, are there any other fishies to catch out here? Who are you? You're Majax? What are you doing all the way out here, buddy? You just wanted to come join us. Okay, and Dark Laser. Ooh, 450 power. That's actually pretty good. Compared to like our Fangalope Pow Blast, which is also 450. Which is also a really good move. Or has at least been pretty good so far. Because it hits multiple times. See, it does like 45 like decent damage or whatever. I don't know how the damage actually calculates because it always says it does like 450 and then doesn't, and then like my sword says it's supposed to do, what is it, like nearly 500, 450 damage, but then against a bad pal it does like 20. And I feel like the more powerful the pal, the more it says it does, and yet it still doesn't feel like it does anything. Okay, so the opening was down here somewhere, wasn't it? This way? Yeah. Alright, buddy. Ready to get your butt rocked? Dragon's weak against ice. You know what? Azeroth. Actually, maybe not Azeroth. Well, as long as Azeroth doesn't die, it will be fine. Okay, stop dying, Azeroth. What did I just say? Um, 55. It's probably gonna need a hypersphere. Good job, Petelia. Look at her hanging in there. I know she's 57, but look at that. Oh, we could go do another arena now. We're probably strong enough to do like 1 or 2. Hi, Astagon. Ooh, hey, that's scary. Okay, let's swap out for a Gildra. And we don't even have to worry about his health. Oh, intense heat because we caught on fire somehow. So, dragon, yeah. He's strong against neutral types, which we do not have. Except for, Thangalope. Gale Claw, Hot Milk, Hot Milk, Hot Milk. Only 1,000 Hot Milks. But that's why I have so many. There we go. Now he's nearing low health status. 1,000 health. Yeah, see, 14 damage. I think that was my sword. Howie. Could you not? 13. Okay, well, that's... Well, like, this says it's supposed to do 1,000 damage. So, if I go blam. I don't even see the number, but it definitely wasn't 1,000, because then he'd be at like 2 HP. Oh, he died again, so now he's gonna eat up all my hot milk. Could you stop? Excuse? Oh, there's a time limit on that? I thought it was an inevitable thing. You buttface. Okay. Mercy hit. There we go. That's what I'm waiting for. 1 HP. Yoink. Get in the ball. I think Astagon is... At least used to be like the best miner before 1.0. There we go. Astagon. And we should get the little pet token. Yeah. Yup. Hey, how do I get out of here without dying? Okay, come on. Jump over the lava. Incineram knocked. I wonder what kind of rare pals. Oh, we should probably... I don't know if there's going to be like any nighttime pals here. Oh, also, the kitsune that we caught is apparently crazy good. That is not the button I wanted to press. They all look like they could be Finsiders, but I guess it couldn't hurt to catch them. Okay, we'll sit here and watch their paths to see how often they scan over these. So that one's definitely going to be the one that catches us. So that's one catch there. And it flies over that way. And then, are you going to catch us? I don't think it would. Maybe on its way back. Ooh, or if we're not careful with being in the right area. You make your way back, but not to a point where you'd actually see us. Let's get up high. Get a bird's eye view. Okay. We got banging music going on. I'm getting tired. Ugh, I've got work tomorrow. I don't want to go to work. I know I spent yesterday mostly relaxing and just kind of chilling from work. And then today was full of activities. My brother came over and we were helping him with his vehicle. Stuff like that. Okay, so it doesn't seem like... Seems like this guy is only going to catch us the one time and then he kind of wanders off for a while. So if we're fast enough, we can catch up to 2 probably. Nope, wrong pal. Oh, and he's off already. That was fast. As long as we sit close to this side, he's not. That one's not gonna scan us. Yeah. And then I really should have done this stream yesterday, honestly. I didn't realize just how open I was gonna end up being yesterday. So that was a bad plan. I probably should have made some TikToks, but they're getting so boring to make that. Could you catch, please? You stupid fish! Oh my goodness, this fish. I'm gonna kill it. Thank you. I know there's like a Jolt Hog's abilities that you get to just throw him like a grenade into the water and it zaps a bunch of the fish out. But if I remember right, it's like it inhibits certain things. I don't want any more Finside or Ignis. Okay, and he looks like he's on his way back. I don't want this dumb fish. It's just a goldfish, but red. It's just a spicy goldfish. I don't want a spicy goldfish. So let's level up Azareb a little bit. There we go. Okay. And Finside Ignis. Who could have guessed it? Oh, I could have guessed it. Wait, who the frick is that? Oh, that's the samurai I'm not. That looks like a human. I was like, who? Yeah, go ah? Alright, might as well catch you since you're here. Let me guess, a Finside or Ignis? Just based on the shape, because it's the same shape as all the other fishes. Based on the location. Yep. Alright. Great. Great. So happy. So happy. Don't worry. Whatever. Alright. Well, we got... What's his face? Astagon, that's his face. And we got... Anubis. We still have like an hour to go. So, where do we really... I guess the next location it wants us to go is over to the desert. Which, aside from our brief exploration over there, we really didn't spend too much time on that location. But we could also go looking for... There's a couple of side missions that we haven't set up yet. Defeat 50 bosses, not quite. Broil Dunmud. Whatever. Pal critic. Talk to the researcher. The pal with a legend passive skill is summoned. I don't know if we really have a legend passive skill on us right now. Because that would require like not Fangalope. No, yeah, I think the passive skill is called Legend. So I don't think it's just the blue ones. I think it's specifically the Legend passive skill, which is like Jetragon and Palladius kind of stuff. Fugitive. Or capture the Syndicate Cleaner, then speak to the Hunter. It says we've done this one. So sure, we'll go do this one real quick. Because we just go turn it in. Where is that? Over here? Oh, yeah! This guy told us to kill or capture some whoever the cleaner was, which I think is just the tower boss, is what he was talking about. So now that we did that, that's at least what I got from it. Oh, it's a her. I didn't even realize. Protecting the forest. Hope you can. Bro, I thought it was just some blonde dude. I thought it was a child. I was like, what? Wait, what did we just level up? It was pink? I don't know. I don't care. Okay. Well, that was that mission. Easy peasy. Pal critic, legend, lock-in. We don't have cryolinks, especially not with motivational leader. Capture, defeat. That's Zoosphere, so we could just go get the another Zoe, but that doesn't matter. Head over sulfur to the client. Might as well go get some sulfur from home real quick and bring it over. Actually, we might be able to just pick it up from a little mining. Oh, we should also go see if we can get Celine while we're like, because I think we're pretty close to level properly. And since when I was building this, a meteor dropped, we can go see if we get that, just so that way we can get her. Because I don't really want Quiver in my party anymore. Well, Quiver's cute. I don't care much for him. You put Gildra down because he's dead. I guess if he heals this way, he's not gonna suck all our food up. Okay, sulfur. How much sulfur did he want? Like, oh, 10 pieces. There we go. Right, it says it in the details and stuff up at the top. 2. Okay, I was hoping there'd be more to collect over here. Yoink. We've got more than enough right now. There we go, 10 pieces. That way we don't haul around a bunch of garbage. Okay, okay. Bro, guys, like, did I tell you guys how I worked on, like, a little monument and was, like, cleaning it up for, like, a month? Now I'm back on that stupid monument starting tomorrow. Because for some reason, when we were patching up... Oh, I don't know, whatever. I don't care. 3,000 gold. Sweet. That's actually pretty good. So, the original problem was that it was just a little monument to, like, introduce you to the location that I'm working. It's like, this is the name of this area that we're at. Like kind of like a city entrance kind of thing. And, so I was like, okay. But, like, the letters were made out of this, like, copper-like stuff. And so it was super corroded and green now. And, like, the little, behind the letters was this kind of vinyl, maybe not vinyl, but this material that had started to fade. And so I spent, like, an entire month. Let's go sleep. Where are the beds on this? It says I have 18 beds. I don't... Oh, yeah. I put them over here in the back. Wait. Get up. Get up. I want to show you guys how cute these guys are sleeping. Look at this. Look at them. Oh, they sleep like cats. They're adorable. Oh, they're precious. I guess Mimog isn't asleep. Well, that Mimog probably has insomnia. Or whatever. And... Oh, I guess maybe they both do. Oh, and I took the aliens out. That's right. Let's sleep on the comfy bed, because why not? Sleep. Yeah, so I was working on this sign, and so I had to, like, sand it all off, and sand off all the corrosion, and, like, use this special mix to make the backdrop look a little nicer and get rid of all the sun fading. So it was looking really, really good. And then apparently my boss was looking at it just the other day, because I had finished it like 2-3 weeks ago, right? And so I had finished it, and then my boss was looking at it just the other day, and I guess like some kind of sun fading or something has been poking through it now. And so now I'm back on that stupid monument, which I had just spent a month on. Okay, see? Celine! This is the new, like, this is like one of the next fastest pal, or whatever. It's also the boss pal for the Moonflower Tower. There. Oh, she's a dark and neutral type? Oh, that's good to know. I think we want dragon type, which I think Wyvern's our only type. Level 50. Yeah, see? Not bad. Ooh, hey! Oh, gosh, darn you. Oh, you were supposed to go all out, man. I didn't realize you just one-shot her. I thought this would be a bit more of a fair fight. And, okay. You know what? While we're here, I want to catch some Fangalopes. I've been meaning to do that in my free time, like, when I've been playing anyway. We could get a Wyvern Botan. But, which is a dragon grass type, which we then have an extra grass type aside from Patelia. But, I kind of just want to wait for that. Lots of Verdashes, which have been meanies. Chillet Ignis, which is cool. I don't think we have a Chillet Ignis. This might be the only place it spawns. Legendary Sphere, sweet. Oh, and here are some of the herbal effigies. They're really cute. Look at that. How'd they know we'd love herbal so much? It's impressive that they chose herbal, and yet people's, like, one of people's favorite pals is herbal. That's part of the reason why I'm not using herbal, is because it's just such a fan favorite that I'm like, I want to be a little more unique. But herbal's so useful. Maybe we should have just a pal party full of... See, the problem is, like, if I have a party full of meme funny pals, I won't have a flying pal. Gold. And then we have the, yep, we have, well, it was worth a try. I was hoping it would work a little better, but he's level 53, so he had a little more health than I realized. And we've been breeding a ton of them, so it doesn't matter. You're one of the new pals, aren't you? You're like the big Dobby dog. Bulldosu. Oh, you're so cute. Hey, where the crap are all the Yakumos? I just wanted some more for breeding purposes. Wait, who are you? Lulu. Lulu. Cognitos? I thought you were a nighttime exclusive, pal. Okay. Hi, Cognito. Street Assassin. That's a very pitiful title, if you really think about it. You're like the only guy I could kill some homeless bum on the street, kind of thing. It was like, okay, like, sure, you're intimidating. Sure. Whatever you say, buddy. Alright, where are all these Yakumos? Yakumo. I have no idea where he'd be on the Paldipedia. I wish there was a more consistent reason on why things showed up where they do. Like, why is Verdash all the way up here when Verdash spawns pretty in like some decently low levels? And like Grisbolt's only spawn location is way low level. There's Noglum. There's, and like these guys are like 55 and above kind of levels, and yet some of these aren't. I don't know. It's just a weird setup. Yakumo. Like in Pokemon, at least it was like in a relative order of like the likelihood of you seeing it. Like it was mostly, or at least it felt mostly in like basic order of how you'd meet them. Oh my goodness, where is Yakumo? Did I pass him and I just didn't realize it? Or is he like hidden on one of the polar sides? He's like number 3 or something, or like 1,000. Wait, why does this look weird? Oh, it's her flame, like fireball thing. Okay. Oh, I did what? Okay. Grizzbolt. What the crap? Oh my, there, Yakumo. Oh my goodness, I went right by him like 3 times then. Okay, in this center ring, I guess. Oh! Hi, Yakumo. I was just looking for you. You're a neutral type, so I need like a dragon type attack. Vangalope. Do you even have any dragon type? No, you have Aqua, Blizzard, and just a neutral type. Quiver. Dragon Meteor! Get in the ball. Stop being difficult. I guess Mega Spheres don't really cut it for 55s. Ferocious and nimble. Okay. Okay. If I just get like a mutated egg that mutates into a Yakumo, I'd be very happy. I wish there was a cake that like increased the chance of 1 second. Let me see if I can hit this guy. There we go. I wish there was a cake that when like the egg would then increase the chance of changing its passives. Because I think the only cakes that we really have are the normal one that just does basic breeding. The double one, which like doubles the amount of eggs dropped. So it's the same pal, but just dropped twice, I think. Or maybe it's not the same exact. But either way, it just makes 2 of them for the price of 1 cake, basically. Which is okay if you're trying to get... Oh my goodness! Get in the ball! I'll try 1 Ultra Sphere on you. Oh! Oh! That move is actually really powerful. Please stop being difficult. I'll try 1 more Ultra. Please stop being difficult. Unless you're super worth it, which I doubt you are. How would I have known? Of course. Hey, we leveled up. But we can search up cakes now. Cake. Yeah, so there's... Well, it's not showing the normal cake. But then there's mushroom cake, which the talents of the resulting pal will grow slightly more easily, which I think just means it levels up faster. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but vegetable cake lays 2 eggs. Extravagant cake, which makes mutations more likely. And then this one increases the chance of inheriting passives from the parents. But I wish there was a chance that increases the chance of mutating the passives. And so if you have like Slacker and Mercy hit, it increases the chance of them just being something completely different. Or at least like better passives. And maybe that's what that other cake does, but I don't think that's not how it's worded. Maybe I should do a little more research, but I sure would like, because with Yakumo, their whole skill is that like whatever skills that they have on, when you go out and encounter a pal, increases the chance of that pal having the same passives as Yakumo does. And so if I could just get that bizarre, like, get one to have some kind of legendary passive, that would be great. Yoink. Okay, whatever. Alright, where to now, I wonder. I wonder. You go... We do need to, like, go explore the rest of this, I guess. Yeah. So let's go... Let's go to the base real quick. We'll drop off anything useless in our inventory. Cheeseburger. I don't have a cheeseburger, but that just popped into my mind. Technology, what do we got here? Charge rifle, rocket launcher, triple air dash boots. Couldn't care less. Cool. Alright, not a lot. And skill fruit. Which is a dark type, so it goes over here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move everything over. Probably off stream is when I'll do it. Shouldn't take too long, and it shouldn't be all that difficult, but yeah, I hope you guys like the new base. I think it looks a lot better, because I did not like how that building turned out. I liked how it turned out for being an original design, but I know it wasn't any good. Okay, I think there's like a quest in here that we might have missed from somebody, which might be weird, because I thought we had kind of talked to everybody. Bounty intel. Bounty officer. Yeah, really. Didn't we talk to everybody? Yeah. Oh. I just vaguely remember watching a TikTok about there being some quest here. And maybe we've already picked it up and I've forgotten, but Alright, what kind of trouble can we get into here? What kind of pals are there? I don't even remember who we've caught from this desert, really. What? Okay, well that was a concerning orientation. They were setting up for some kind of spell. That was so neatly organized on a row of 9. Okay, don't care about you. Oh, we could get more of these guys. Oh. Where the hell? Yeah. Oh, that's because we have the Ultra Sphere. Hypersphere, 7%. We don't really need him yet. I love how they just spawn in. They don't even lay flat. They're just like out there. They're so yellow compared to everything else. Menacing. Level 34. This is going to be a little overkill for you guys. Yoink. Yoink. One of those has got to catch, right? Another Gildra. Oh, I was going to see what our Gildra is. Oh, we have a Yakumo in our party, huh? Ferocious and nimble. Not really particularly the best, but I guess they're not terrible. I was hoping for more rare stuff on them. I wish they were more prone to get rare stuff. So that way, like, you didn't have to spend like 10 years just breeding for the rare stuff. Oh, I guess we don't have one of you yet. Why did you come running back? You decided you actually did want to be part of my team? You're like, screw the desert. The desert sucks. This is stupid. I'm coming with you. It's too hot here. I guess we've already got beacons. Do we? 3. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think we did catch some over in the grassy area. Yoink. You. I don't think we have any of you. Dazumo. Oh, just out of range. You run, but you can't hide. You run, but you cannot run. Ooh, I don't know if this is gonna reach. Oh, yeah. It did. Yoink. We have plenty of you guys. Sweet. What is this? Dead by Daylight? Earth Emperor's Baton. What? Oh. Another one of these. What in the world does that do? It's over here. There's like. I almost guarantee we got those two. I don't know why I didn't remember that we got those. I'm pretty sure we marked them off. Oh, it's not even showing this. Okay. Yeah, so Earth Emperor's Baton. We're missing, I guess, the Dragon Resistance over here. And whatever the fire... No, we have the fire support whistle, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got the whistle. I remember seeing that in our chest. Whatever. Alright, so if we're destroying level 55s, I was pretty sure Moonlord was level 55. I wonder why he's kicking our butt. Alright, let's see what this, what that purple one right there is. It has to be advanced, because I think we found everything in the intermediate and beginner. Are you an advanced fishing spot? No, you're an intermediate, meaning you're probably something we already have like 30 of. I guess clear out the rest of this dark area. Oh, we should do a dungeon. I don't think we've done any dungeons for over here yet. So that will get like a dungeon exclusive pals. Yeah, yeah. Yoink. Also, the Terraria dungeon that I've been running, turns out either it's bugged or something, because level 40. It does not reset what the layout is. It resets everything in it, but the layout is the same time every time. So now that I've ran it like 20 times, I actually like have it memorized. And that just might be a thing for dungeons, because I thought they were always randomized, but maybe that's just because I've been hitting them in random orders. Maybe I'm going crazy. Because if they aren't in rank... Ooh, wait, who are you? Oh, you're a cognito. Intermediate. We already have everything from intermediate, as far as I know. Lavander. We have Lavanders. Who are you? Syndicate Crusher. Finsider. Do we have a key? We do have a key. Who's fighting us? What fool would possibly fight us? I don't know. Oh, there they go. Watch this. Suckers. What a bunch of nerds. Watch, we take this off. There. Now they're not gonna bully us anymore. And we get all their ammo. Oh, also, we've been getting Bella Noir fragments from the expedition. Sword schematic. Sword schematic. Isn't this a little late in the game to be getting something so early? Guess we just kill the cognito. I don't care. Kill them, please. Yo, they have a teleportation ability as well. I thought Bella Noir was one of the only ones. I wonder what this does. I don't think we actually checked what they do. I don't remember. Maybe we did. Venom glands? I don't need venom glands or bones right now. Keep those, I guess. Could you kill him, please? Thank you. I just need you to hit your attacks and you'd kill him just fine. Oh, that is not the button I wanted to press. Confirm, thank you. Might Remedy, which increases our health. Sweet. Or maybe it's attack. It might be attack. I don't remember. But red means health, right? So... Or was it green? Was green mean health? Every game can never decide on if green means health or if red means health. Because red means blood, which typically indicates, you know, health. But also red means dead. So... Well, also red means like might and power and stuff like that. And so, who knows? Gigaspheres. Why is this giving us such trash loot? Were we supposed to come here earlier? And if so, then why was it suggesting we go to the lava area first? Who's making that weird noise? Oh, Fuddler. Why do you make such a weird noise? Applied transporting hand Okay, I'm just gonna sneak up here while we mark this off. Yoink. And now we're out of here, boys. I mean, I guess it couldn't hurt to fight this. They're not really high enough levels to fight us all that well. Sure, that works out. Where's my sword? Here it is. Oh, this is not doing enough damage. Where's my... Here it is. Ah, it's probably in this corner, right? Treasure chest? Aha. Right. Guess the bathroom's a decent hiding place for important loot. Nobody would really expect to think it. Oh, that's a window. Okay. I was trying to jump out of that. I didn't realize it was so clear. I didn't realize it was just a window. Because it was so clear. Like, sure, why not? We haven't used one of those in a while. And that's why. Because it's all in Sakurajima. Stop that. Eleanor, you haven't even taken a single hit. According to your HP. Have you even been doing anything? I guess you've been using that tornado move, which has been pretty helpful. Well, not seeing much else over here. Darn Lux is a boss battle down here. Which we've barely even used Dynawesome. Normally, Dynawesome's one of my like go-to early type pals. So it's a little weird to have like a playthrough without have even seen them once. It says he's over here somewhere. Oh, hello, big boy. Yes, we do have that. Pal Blast, I guess. Yoink. Just as easy as that. Keeps giving us ancient technology points, which we have like a bajillion of now. We had 21 ancient technology points. Honestly, I kind of thought we had more, but I guess everything in the ancient technology does cost 5. But It feels like we've been gathering so many, and yet always out of normal tech. Because look at all this that we haven't bought so far. Should I even buy the beam sword? I want it because it seems good. But also, maybe it's just time that we level up from melee weapons to something that doesn't require, that requires ammo. Sad, but it's probably time. Okie dokie. Let's go up to this northern area before we try fighting the boss. Because at this rate, if everything's going to be this week, we might just fight the boss and see how it ends. Because all I'm seeing is level 29s and stuff. And level 30s, which means that we might just be over leveled for this boss. Which we were decently over, like it seemed like we were somewhat over leveled for the last boss anyway. So, Oh look, a Donasso. Lux. Thank you, Fangalope. Pal Metal Helm. Mark that off. Pal Metal Helm. Right here? I guess. Nom. Oh wait, is this the food? No, this is the stay full one. Okay. Okay, then that can't be fed. What else do we got here? Isn't there Palladius or something supposed to spawn out this way? At least he used to. I think the twin Palladius and Knocked something. Hey, look, a segment. Hi, segment. Surprised we don't see more of you. Because one of the times when I watch other players, they just like walk 10 feet and they find like 30. And I'm like, holy crap, how many segments spawn on yours? Toka Toka. Oh, do we don't have a single Toko Toko? Holy crap. Oh no, we do. We have 5. I just realized that it was gold instead of white. Whoopsies. Well, I guess they're all mad at me now. After I just brought them all down to level 1. What is this? Yeah! Palladius and Necromus! That was it. Whoa, this is a cool boss arena. Level 60 though. A little rich for my blood. Just a smidgen. But we're not too far away from being able to capture them. But the fact that it's 2 level 60s at the same time is a bit intimidating. No, I guess we should save our health to go see if we can fight the boss. I was gonna risk it just because, like, YOLO, why not? But maybe we should just. But then I didn't want to wait the whole 10 minutes for all our pals to revive if they completely wipe us. So we'll go fight the tower boss, and then once we're done searching, of course. But then if we still have. If we somehow beat that guy, then we can go fight them. Yeah, our high level from just grinding out everything else is really catching up to us. Because we spent so long prepping everything at the beginning to have such a great start that it springboarded us past all this low level, or like this mid-level stuff. We had a slow grind at the beginning, springboard us past the mid-level, and then we're probably gonna have a slow grind towards the end. If I had to guess. Maybe like an adequate grind towards the end. Because now that we have everything set up, shouldn't be too bad. What are you doing in the tree? But who knows? I don't know enough about the end level gear. Pal Metal Armor Schematic 2. Okay. This one? Yeah. And we missed an auto shotgun. Whatever. Actually, an auto shotgun does sound kind of nice. Might as well go get it. I think there's a teleporter nearby. Alright, to that one. Like the other teleporter might be a little closer. Eagle statue, whatever you want to call it. Oh no, I can't tell. Let's see, it would be like right there. So yeah, maybe this is a little closer. Oh man, it's why doesn't it like let me transfer? You guys saw that it didn't say A, press A to transfer or whatever. So I have to keep closing and reopening it. That's obnoxious. Really hope that they release like a super in-depth update to bugs and glitches for little obnoxious things, and then like a quality of life update. I feel like would be the next smart step is quality of life. Setting changes, like for the egg hatching, like I was mentioning, just like button combinations, stuff like that. I know there's more that I can't quite think of off the top of my head. Yeah, I don't remember. Some of the transferring, I wish they would. I think it would be cool if they upped the storage to the normal base storage thing. Not like how many people, like how many pals you can have out at a time, but like how many pals you can store in it. Because it's got like 32 right now, and so I think if they upped it to like 40 or something, one, it would be a nice round number, because the 32 is weird and obnoxious, and two, it would then allow you to have like kind of what I want to do, which is like put all like the main ones, the like the one of every pal in the box, and then all your excess pal kind of stuff can go in your outside box, your the bigger storage one. Or they should be allowed, you should be allowed to assign where the pals that you like, the new pals that you catch, go. So if I caught that Dinosum Lux, I wish I could assign it to like assign all new pals to start filtering into the big box now or something. So that way I don't have to keep moving them all over every time. That would be nice. What is this? What is this boss? I don't know this boss. I honestly thought there was only these two bosses. I thought that's what we had seen when we were looking at the maps, but I don't pay attention, so why would I? Why did I ever make the mistake of trusting my own head? Oh, but they did. Like they have this little sign that says like cave, so there's some kind of cave entrance for that one, so we'll have to go find that later. It's probably like down here or along this side or something. Oh, what would also be nice is more map stickers, because the markers are like stuff that you would probably never use. So like this one is a great basic one. This one, great basic one. Box? What? Why would I ever use this? This is like a pal catch. Which, everything that you should, like, I don't know, that's kind of useful. This one's pretty useless. This one's definitely useless. Why would I ever need to put a food item down? It's not like food ever actually consistently spawns anywhere. Boss, that's fine, but most bosses already show up on the map. A home, okay. That's kind of useful sometimes if you put it down on where you want to place a home, but it's not very consistently useful. Apples would be good for like skill fruit trees if you wanted to go past skill fruit trees and mark them all. So that's okay. I do wish that you could color them. Caves, that's I wish they had 2 of these. So that way you could mark like, oh, this one's a dungeon, and that one is a cave to lead to the boss or something, like a normal cave. And so that's whatever. Not to mention there's so many dungeons around that like your whole map would be full if you started marking those anyway. Egg is a little pointless unless you're marking where all the eggs spawn, and then that's going to get ridiculous. 300's not enough. Person, that's okay. I wish we could color code that. That would be nice. Chest, that's almost reasonable. I don't know anyone who's like consistently going back and forth to chests and collecting just random spawn chests. But it's whatever. That might be useful. Again, wish it was color coded so that way you could differentiate between like loots and stuff and what kind of keys you need. This, I don't even know what this is supposed to be, but I'm just basically using it as another one of the stars. I don't know. This is like oil or like whatever, which I feel like is just the same as this, and so I don't know why you would have to mark exclusively oil, especially when most of the time you can see it on the map. And then fishing spots, which is kind of useful, but there's so many fishing spots that, again, 300 isn't going to be enough. It would just fill your whole map. And 2, like, it sure would be nice to color code it to be like, oh, not the fishies. Color code it so that way you'd be like, oh, this one's an intermediate, this one's advanced, this one's beginner, kind of stuff. Why? Why? The Death Star? Why? I don't even remember what I was going on about. Oh, yeah. Like, see, you can see those are all oil spots there. That's what I was going to go. So you can even already see those on the map. Oh, I got hit so hard I forgot what I was talking about for a second there. Oh. That was big. Oh. Wow, yeah, it totally like rattled my brain, and now I'm not even able to concentrate and come up with a coherent sentence anymore. Yeah, exactly. I'm having a hard time thinking. Support something whistle. This one. Okay, well that's a lot of schematics. And last but not least, the thing that we actually needed, that would have helped this whole run around a while ago. I don't see any like nighttime exclusive pals, like at all. Egg, aren't you done with that? Don't you think you've hit me enough? like here's one for the road. Ancient tech point. Oh, maybe that's why it doesn't give us a lot of ancient tech points, is because for every teleporter we find, we get one of the normal tech points. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now our inventory is kind of lighter. Sword, gun. This. Whatever this is. I don't know what that is. Never enough. Never enough. Never enough. Never enough. Yeah, I think you get that sentiment. Those. Wait. Helmets. Shouldn't this? Oh, these are like the larger ones. That's why it didn't auto. Okay. So, this is a stay full longer. This one's the damage up by 10. So, if we go and grab, instead of our Yakumo, we get our Gildra back. And feed it some enhancements, because now it's like a level behind. Yeah, sure, whatever. That's not even enough to raise it 1. Okay. Still not enough to raise it 1. Holy crap. That, well, whatever. Oh, yeah, we forgot to, I was gonna go fight all those bosses first. Forgot about that. There's a boss there, a boss there, Suzaku there. Okay, where is this Suzaku? It's supposed to be like right here. Oh, hey, look, a pal that we don't have yet. Goriat Terra. Earth. I supposed to speak to grass. I always think it's gonna be like water or something. It's not. Okay, okay, kill the rest. There's the Suzaku. Okay. Well, I got 1, and I doubt I'm gonna use it for much, so 1's enough. Yo, what are these? All fire? No, there's 1 electric. Flare, storm, lightning strike, and Ignis breath. All pretty decent. You're weak to water, though. I think we already have 1 of you anyway, so we don't even need to worry about catching you. Oh, but that didn't do much damage. That's a shame. Oh, I didn't mean to hit you guys. Oh, reload! Oh my goodness, you slowpoke. Okay, okay. The 2 Terras are dead now. Oh, but Quivern's low. Bellamar. Laser beam. Dang, that is incredible power. That is so strong. Well, I guess you are like, let's see, 40 to 50 to 60, like 25 levels ahead of him or something like that. So fair enough, but Quivern's like 15 levels ahead of him and it wasn't enough. All right, not 20. It would be, or not 25. It would be almost 20. Yeah, because 55 is 10. Oh, right. So I guess it would actually only be like 12 levels ahead of him. Well, I forgot I wanted to go find that cave. So off to this one, I guess, first. And then we'll go catch a teleporter. Egg. Nog. Nog. Jump. You can see clearly now the rain. I was trying to think of a different song that would be like jump, like free falling. That's a better one. That's a better song to actually be. But who's supposed to be out here? Oh, over here somewhere. You? Oh, Tetarosi. Rosie. Rosie. I don't know. Earth type. Well, I guess we better start this off with a bang. Hey, that's bullcrap. That was so overpowered. Bellador. Hit him hard. Oh my goodness, that laser does incredible damage. %. If you know what's good for you, you'll stay in that ball. Okay, yeah, smart idea. I was gonna say, there's only one ending out to this. It's either you get in that ball or you die outside of it. Bella Noir does not play. Turtle! Turtle! Turtles are cute. I love turtles. Technically, I think that would be a tortoise, but... what would I know? Sad turtle. Oh, he's a happy turtle. He'll now live with me in my home as my friend. And occasionally have to do hard labor 24/7. But that's what friends do. That's what friends do. Right? Yeah. Totally. That's just how friends be and how friends do. Where do you think this cave entrance is gonna be at? I wonder if it slows me down from if I jump like this. I don't see much difference in speed, but maybe I'm just blind. Alright, that boss level Tetarozi doesn't seem much bigger than the base size. Oh, right there. Guarded by an absolute army of fuddlers. But fuddlers can't protect it from me. Oh, it's just a menace sting. Menace sting is dark, so dragon, I guess. And earth type. So the dragon fight and the grass tornado are both going to be strong. Alright, well, this was an entertaining fight, I guess. Come on, Quivern. You actually got to hit him if you want to win. Okay. Bella Noir. Clearly, Quivern can't handle this alone. Without taking too much damage. What do you think he dropped? Oh. Civilization parts, that's good. And a bounty token to up our damage a little more. Okay. Is that all the bosses? Off to fight the main big boss now, I guess. We've got 20 minutes left. See what happens. If we end up dying, then we die, I guess. Let's see. Okay, so if the earth one was, or like the lava one was Orzurk, that means I think this makes this one Shadowbeak? I want to say, or at least it used to be Shadowbeak, if I've got my order correct. Shadowbeak's a dark type. So a dark type's weakness is dragon type. Yeah, we can just go right over there, I guess. And our biggest dragon type is Quivern, and Quivern's just getting a ton of use. Ooh, I should probably blow out my candle. No reason to burn it all in one day. It's pumpkin. I decided I should start getting into the festive Halloween mood. And the best way to get in the Halloween mood is to smell Halloween smells. Because I'm excited for Halloween. And if Christmas can show up all the way in freaking September, then Halloween can show up all the way in August. So I think it's only fair. I wouldn't be surprised if I went over there right to like Walmart right now and found Christmas stuff already. Christmas is getting too big for his britches, okay? He's getting too cocky. Did we get this one already? Yeah, we did. It's not glowing. How did we not get a single one of the teleporters while we were up here? Yeah, well. And while I do like Christmas, Halloween is my favorite by far. I have a special connection to Halloween. And so I love Halloween quite a bit. And so the fact that Christmas gets to overshadow everything else, especially Halloween, I'm a little salty about it. Who are you? Ever eager hunter. Could you help find a pal for me to hunt? I need one with serenity. Well, keep cool is the most important part of hunt, but with all this sand around, it'd be great if it could move smoothly over the dunes. Something like a living surfboard. So surfant? Or a surfant Terra? Yeah, you just want a surfant Terra. Yeah! Look at me. I know my pals. I was like, I think surfant has serenity, like, and I always thought that was weird. Level 40! Oh my goodness, this is, we're a little, this poor guy. This poor guy. Alright, but this design does look sick. I'll give it to him. He's, if I remember right, he's pretty scum. But he does look cool. Yeah, he runs the police force, but he illegally sells. Oh, it's a Polaris now. Am I thinking of someone else? You're right. I'm thinking of someone else with Shadowbeak. So it's a water type. Oh, we could have came more prepared for this. Bella Noir. I trust that you have this just fine. Look at that go. But if I remember right, he runs this police force, but he also sells like cocaine to the inhabitants, and so he makes money off of that, and then he like illegally does that, and then he raids them because he knows who to raid because he sold it to them, and then he gets all the cocaine back and whatever other assets he gets, and gets all that for too. And so he's just scum. And then he also like doesn't like his pal Polaris, and the only thing time he feeds him is like also feeding him cocaine. So Polaris is now addicted and like reliant on him. Oh, but this boss arena actually looks dope too. But he's pretty scummy, but he looks dope. And now he's dead. I wish we could catch all the pal, or like the tower bosses. But I guess it kind of makes sense that Zoe's the only one who would actually be willing to go with us, because what's her face over here is like really determined. The sneak attack. This sneak attack is so rude. I didn't even see what you hit me with. It just hit me so hard I didn't even notice. Again, you're now making me forget what I was even talking about. Where's the teleporter? It's over this way. Oh, yeah. So what's her face is very yeah, brain damage. Is very like insistent on pals aren't slaves. They are like your friends. You don't eat them, you don't hunt them, you don't catch them. If you make a friend with them and they do work, that's fine, but that's the limit. It's like you can't force them into anything. And so they're trying to free all pals, keep them from being sold or killed and stuff like that. Rain Syndicate's kind of just like a thug group. They're just out there doing random crimes. They're like whatever. The Brothers of Eternal Pyre actually don't know much about them, but I think they're just like gung-ho with getting the strongest, whatever like being the strongest or something. It's kind of what I got from the officers down here. The guy that we just defeated runs the PIDF, which is basically the police force for hire, and so that's why they're all over our like these sanctuaries, is because they're hired by the Free Pal Alliance, because these sanctuaries are like special locations where only very rare pals actually spawn, and so the Free Pal Alliance hired them to guard it, which is how they're making so much money. So when he threw all that money up, he shows that he doesn't care about pals, he doesn't care about people, he just wants money. That's why his fear was greed. And then I don't even know about this one. I don't remember what their deal was. Oh, I think this one's the researcher who has Shadowbeak. Yeah, I think this one's the researcher. Yeah, Palogenetic Research Tower has Shadowbeak, which Shadowbeak was like originally like a experiment, and so they're doing unholy experiments and like inhumane experiments to pals to learn more and build the strongest one and other stuff like that. And then there's the one on Sakurajima, which is kind of just here to maintain status quo, keep everything the same, and like that's their job, but she isn't very interested in doing it. She's like, whatever. She's just like, she's guarding the tower because that's what they've all done for generations. So it's all about upholding honor and tradition. And then the one in Faybreak knows kind of like that they're holding back some boss at the World Tree or something. And so he's just trying to keep that from happening. So he's actually the only one who knows. And then the one in the floating towers, I don't even know the first thing about other than what she looks like. I don't even know what her pal is yet. My guess is the whale. Oh, maybe not. That bothers me. Because our guess was when we were my guess at least, my prediction was when we were watching all the trailers that the giant whale pal might be her pal, because everyone was guessing that giant Shenron Chinese inspired dragon up in the storm clouds. And I was like, no, maybe I think that's too obvious. I think they're trying to psych you out. I think it was the giant whale pal. But now knowing that this seems like some kind of gate or something, seems like the difference between the two. And so like this seems like it's how you summon the whale pal, is my guess, because they want all the whale bones. We predicted that it was all a whale skeleton, which crazy prediction. I'm still so hyped for that. I'm thinking about turning it into a TikTok. I don't even remember what video it was from, but that was pretty dope guess on my part. So maybe it is that Shenron dragon. I thought they would have been a little more inspired with that, but all right. So we've got a dark type and a neutral type. Holy Knight and Dark Knight of Legend. Can I just pick one off, please? Just you. Come on. Well, not just one, I guess. Fangalope, sure. Oh, Fangalope, please do more damage than that next time. Fangalope, oh, Fangalope. Gildred, could you not? You died instantly. This is no bueno. You guys, this is no bueno. Ow, stop that. Gildred, hey, you're doing so. Oh, never mind. Bellador. Hit that one. You're strong against that one. Don't get frozen, though. Yeah, Bellinoir's dead. Wyvern, you're destroying against that one. Hit that one. And I'm dead. Well, they kicked our butts. Okay, level, what were they? Level 60 is still outside our reach. We do not have strong enough gear for level 60. Even though most of our pals are level 60, or close to level 60 now. Yeah, 57, 58, 56, okay, 59, 50, yeah. So we're basically at level, actually I want one of you. Oh, I don't have any spheres. I'm an idiot. Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Yeah, even though our pal, why do our pals do so terrible when they are relatively around level 60? That is so bad. Like, I get why I died so soon. The only decent piece of gear I have is this Cthulhu mask. And even then, I think it's a little under level. Because I think we got it, like, in the dungeon that's, like, level 45 or something. So, it being, like, 15, 25 levels under level, it makes sense. But it is legendary, so maybe not. But our hyper shield is semi-decent as well. But our pal armor isn't all that great. Our sword, our crossbow, and really our meteor launcher kind of blow right now. So I can understand why we died, but why did our pals die so fast? They're all around level 60. They shouldn't have died so soundly. We shouldn't have gotten our butts kicked that hard. I don't know. But we should put everything back in here. Get them up and alive here. Teteroids. Cold-blooded. Increase in ice attack damage. I don't want to fight a raid. Oh my goodness, what is your issue? You know what? Let's just all condense. Oh, I moved the condenser over. I was gonna condense them all into Fidside or Ignis. Hey, but we got Duelith and Anubis. What does Cherry? Decrease in incoming dark damage. That's not impressive. But Earth Emperor, I think, is a unique skill just for Anubis. So that's pretty good, actually. 30% increase in Earth attack damage, which makes him pretty good. And he's a natural level 6 miner. And then paired with Sekhmet, boosts Anubis's work speed by 28. What? Efficiency by... Wish I've other related. Work speed. Okay, maybe he is... I thought it was supposed to... It was supposed to boost his mining. Oh, work speed. Work speed's overall stuff. That's right. That's right. Not just handiwork. So yeah. Well, a boss level Sekhmet makes her handiwork incredibly good. And then also boosts Anubis's work speed, which can increase his mining speed drastically. So now we can... I want to breed up some good Anubises to replace all our Penkings at our mining base, because they're kind of... They're outdated. They're not good enough right now. And, like, they've been producing stuff and decently well enough. Oh, you know what? We didn't even eat this. I was saving that for the boss fight, and then I realized it was level 40 and totally forgot about these. Okay. You think you could just wander around my base? Yeah, no, not happening. You know, who could kill all of them? You know what? Let's have an army of Sekhmets go fight him. Who are you? You're not even close. Hey, say, I know you like to dance, but oh, you know, they're trying. They are trying. They're doing the one thing they know how to do. Hi. Hey, don't worry. I'm trying to build a way down for them. They'll come kick your butt here just a second. Not enough support. Bull crap. Literally just added support. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm trying to let them kick your butt. Could you guys be patient for just 10 seconds? Wyvern, please kill this group. Wyvern, I said please kill this group. Sick, man. You know what? Oh, wait. The way they flail on the way down. Fight them. I think this is working great. Hey, Wyvern, kill this group before, so that way the wave has enough time. You think you can get out of this by dancing up here? I don't think so. Nope, not you. I'm trying to rotate my weapons. Get off of there. And they just ended up higher up. Hey. Oh, they aren't doing great. Oh, these guys are level 60. That's probably why. I was gonna say, one of them's already dead. I didn't realize they were so high level. Okay, well, whoops. I had too much trust in them, I guess. It was just too much. Okay, back in the box you go. Who? We could. Oh yeah, we got Astagon now. Oh, I wanted to show you the... Nope, it's not here at this base, is it? Alright, I'm just gonna ignore those guys. They're not doing enough damage to the base anyway to... Yeah, they can't even reach anything that's even remotely critical over there. The most they could reach is that like lower platform. They didn't seem to be able to figure out the stairs either. So Astagon's what? A dark type? So level 30? Where did I put Astagon? Oh, right here. Level 40. Oh, Dragon type. Yeah, this is the one that I got from the mutated egg, which is insane. Let me open him up. He's got heavily armor, immune to explosion damage, which, well, not great for him. Is pretty good, because it's legendary, meaning I could breed it into something good. Vampiric, which is great. I like that. Means that he doesn't have to sleep through the night. So it's good for a work type pal. And it lets him have like health drain from each of his attacks. He's got Diet Lover, which is great because he consumes a lot of food, and Workaholic. And so if we just breeded this out, it could get like these three, and then if we could even get, maybe we could end up getting a decent breed for like, I don't know how the breeding works, but if we could breed to have a different legendary passive or whatever this is. So instead of heavily armored, it would be something else that's blue. That would be amazing. What are you? But these are both females, so I'm gonna have to go and get a male. But this is also gonna need to get condensed at some point. Oh, and these are some bonus ones that I've been working on. Oh no, these are just bonus like extra ones that have been condensed down because I didn't. Work slave, diet lover, and workaholic are good, but farmhand is not. I don't know why so many of them got farmhand when I need a diet lover instead because they are hungry. And then maybe I'll go get a cooler duelist. Duelist seems pretty cool. He seems so cool, but if he's not like good for anything, then I'm not gonna have him like out just doing nothing. Because he's consumed so much food. Well, he's so cool. Yakumo with ferocious and nimble, and a Yakumo with serious, fragrant foliage and impatient. Meh. This one's meh, and it's okay. Then our pull-up is who's going in the base. Okay, I think that's enough for today. Oh, we leveled up. Hey, we can finally get the aquatic build set. Now that we don't have any... Oh, well, we couldn't have done it anyway. It needs Corylum. Sorolite? Don't know where to get that. Ancient Furnace. Sure, I'll unlock it for now. I don't care. Whoa, this Palsphere looks sick! Soul, as in the word for sun? That's cool. I actually heard that this enhanced lily sphere is actually pretty good. Wait, is there like a better one than that? Ancient. Oh, that looks so cool too. It seems like Ancient's the best one. Yeah, see, Tetragon statue. Why is it so far down? I want it early. Why is this like the end game one? That's ridiculous. This better be really good. Consumes wing cell to propel the user through the skies. Wing cell. Mythic wood. Oh, okay. That's actually not that bad. Especially if we can find a way to farm mythic wood. You know what? Some of this doesn't look all that bad. Tactical grenade launcher looks sick. Hey, laser sword. A red laser sword. That looks cool. Or like, most of this stuff is endgame weapons, actually. But we don't have any, like, we don't have Hexalite to make any of this, so. Well, our level might be high enough to make it. Our preparedness is not. Okay. Well, that was fun. I'm tired. I'm not going to stream for like an extra hour today because we kind of achieved a lot of what we wanted to do, and I don't know, there's no rush, and I'm tired. Tomorrow's Monday. I want to get some sleep. And so we already went over a little longer than when we typically go, till 9. So, and now it's 9:10. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all being here. I hope you guys enjoy the new emotes. Here, let me post them in chat so that way people can see them. So, like, this is the love. This is hello. This one is sad. This one, I think, is like one of the 2 tier 1s. Actually, here, we'll go head pat next. And then one of the 2 tier 1s, I think, is... No, wait. No, I already put that one in. I want this one. Oops. This one is hands up. And this was like a another brain crash loading one. I love them all. I'm really happy with how they turned out. Oh, I forgot. No, wait. EP is still probably being... processed for some dumb reason. I don't know why it didn't. But I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for being here. You know what? You know what? You know what? Oh wait, I already have you modded. Okay, that's good. I was like, you know what? I should have you modded. You're here so consistently, and you're so sweet. But I forgot I had already done that. That thought has already crossed my mind twice now. Hold on a minute. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for being here. I hope you all have fun. Since it's just you, I'm not gonna bother raiding with just one person. That's kind of weird and pointless. But thank you for being here. I hope you all have fun. Tuesday is the next palworld stream. We're just gonna focus on palworld. Well, maybe. I'm gonna see if my friends. I'm still trying to work that out. So Tuesday might be a palworld stream. Might be something else. I'm not sure yet. It'll be a surprise to all of us, I guess. But probably palworld. Is our backup plan at least. So I hope you all have fun. Thank you for being here. Good night. Sleep well. Stay safe. And bye bye.